Hey everyone, Nuno here and welcome to a new series for City Skylines on the channel. I'm gonna build a new city now that we have a new DLC that was released last week. That means Antica is kind of like finished. I'm not gonna say it's finished yet because there's a lot of things still missing on it, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to continue with Antica. Mostly because I'm gonna start this new series, this new city, and probably it's gonna look better, and it's probably gonna be better than Antica. Hopefully, I don't know. Either way, I'm starting with a new map that came from the DLC. I'm not really sure the name of the map. Yeah, right now it's called Vernil. Let me just change it for Aisha Town, which is the name of this new series. Okay, so let's close this. Alright, so brand new map. I've added or I've enabled a few mods. Among them, of course, Move It, and there's a few ones like the Find It. There's also these ones, Ground Resources. I think this is for the one that you can move with the map. Terraform or something like that. I'm sorry guys, I really don't remember all the name of the mods. The only ones I remember adding was the realistic population, which allows us to have a bit more realistic number of people living in the houses. So if you have a house with only 1 or 2 people, that's more realistic than having one house with 2 households. So yeah, that's kind of like a little bit more realistic, I guess. And also when you have the higher density buildings, the skyscrapers, they will have a lot more jobs and of course more people living on those buildings. And also the life cycle balance or rebalance that allows it to people that are older. They don't come all at the same age, so it kind of rebalances it a little bit more. Other than that, Move It, Fine Road Anarchy, also Tree Anarchy, Prop and Tree Anarchy, and oh yeah, 81 tiles. Although I will not unlock it yet, but soon enough we will. The map, as you can see, there's like a lot of water, so we will definitely be using the fishing industry to our profit, if you want to say it that way. Natural resources, I'm not entirely sure how it is, but we do have like a few fertile land around here, so that's cool. So either way, let's start the video and let's start building it. So I'm gonna start building. For the building itself, it's gonna be fast forwarding a little bit like we had in Antica. I may be talking about how before and after the fast forward, so that's something that I may be doing. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on how things work out. Either way, let's look at this area and try to figure out where we can have industries and people living. I mean, we can have people living nearby here, although I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna be. This is kind of like a very challenging map. We can see, where was the map? Oh yeah, it was here. We don't have, I'm not entirely sure how much we have of land that we can build on, but yeah, it should be fine. Right now this is kind of almost flat, to the exception of here, which is not. Either way, let's start with the highway. We have a highway interchange in here that people are in the highway, they can come over here. I'm not entirely sure. Let's look at the map. We could try to make bring this and cross over here to this other map and then eventually connect somewhere over here and have another interchange where they can come here. That's kind of like an idea. Not sure if that's gonna happen, but for sure the first thing we're gonna do is unlock with 1 unit. Let's unlock the roads, and let's also delete this is probably gonna cross over here, so which is a shame because, oh, I can do something with Move It. We can select, where is it? Okay. I think we can select all of this and just move it to another location that could look better. Not sure if this looks better in here. The rock is gonna go down. Oh, maybe I can just... Okay, wait. Maybe I can just select this one and come up with it. Does it do anything? Oh, there's like... Ah, interesting. So... I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just bring this a little bit up. And then grab this one. And... Okay, it should be like this. Sorry. Let's bring this one in here. Kind of like that. And can we flatland? No, we can't. We haven't unlocked it yet. So we just moved it to this location, just in case. Okay, so let's start building this, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm back, and yeah, we just built something really basic here. So basically we have a water tower. We could have had like something to pull from the river, but I just decided to go with the water tower so that we are not going to pollute or anything on the river. Eventually we will take care of that, probably with a steam workshop item to pump water from inland instead of having anything else. Our energy is going to be built by coal power plants, so that's basically it. Our industry is going to stay here for now while our while our people are living in here. So I've built this kind of interchange, very ugly one to be honest. I could move it a little bit with move it, but yeah, it's kind of like just a basic thing. Not the prettiest one to be honest, but yeah, you have this kind of like interchange, very basic one and ugly one. Eventually when we have more, at least I hope when we have more demand, we will take care of that. I'm gonna try to make all of this like a living area where you're gonna have a lot of houses. Industries, I'm probably gonna focus a bit more around here, maybe, I'm not entirely sure yet. Also we could have like some kind of connection over here to this bridge and all that. Okay, so let's look at a few things first. First of all, we are losing a lot of money. It's normal. We don't have yet anyone living in. You guys can see probably how many households you have in these houses. I mean, this one makes sense that it's two, because it's like two houses, one by one in one side by the other one, so one side and the other side. So those are two houses, like twin houses. But all the other ones, I mean, this is under construction, okay. But all the other ones should only have like one household. But of course, one household means we could have like two adults, one children, or two children. So basically something around that. We will wait until we get more people coming in. We still have residential areas to be built in. Let's look at the tweets. That's something I've always forget about it. So okay, this doesn't matter. Array, water pumping. Yeah, most of it is like just because we built the basic stuff, so they're kind of like that. We don't have demand for anything else other than residential. Although we do have a lot of demand for commercial, we do not have demand for industries. So commercial areas, I just placed like two big ones in here, three big ones. So this could have like buildings like supermarkets that could at least have more than, for instance, this one will have 9 workers. So that's good. It's not a big one though. I mean, it could take space, but it's not one of the biggest ones. But look, this one has it's one household, 2 adults, 2 children. Makes sense. I mean, mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's something that makes sense. Here is also one household. There's no one living in there yet. Yeah, 9 workers here. Hopefully this is going to start to grow. Let's go on a faster route. Okay, this one is also 9 workers. But yeah, that's the biggest change with the... for instance, look at this one. This one is also 2 adults, 1 children, 2 teens. It's realistic, mom, dad, and 3 kids. One is still a children because it's below probably 10 years old or something like that, and then you have 2 teens. Okay, it's realistic, okay? What about this one? 4 workers. Okay, so none of these are like big buildings with a lot of workers, but yeah, people are coming in. Do we have any? Yeah, we're gonna need more residential areas. We don't have much money left, so I may have to use how is it, tarmac, gravel? No, gravel roads. So yeah, we'll have to use gravel roads, at least for now, so that I can have another neighborhood here. Not entirely sure I can have one here. Maybe I will be able to in the limit. Okay. Do we have water? We don't have money for water, and we're losing money. Okay, so where do we have water? Up to here. Okay, 2 squares below the tree. So this is the maximum I can bring people in. So we're gonna have all of this. Yeah, I don't want to place it like this. So we can have all these houses in here at least. So there's a few more houses at least that. It's gonna look a little bit too steep, but we don't have yet the tools to take care of the how you say it? I don't have the tools to take care of the water or the land in this case, to terraform these place. Okay, now we are having demand for what's happening in here? We don't have enough fuel. Oh, that's tough. We're spending fuel. Either way, look at the factories. This is a good look at it probably. You have these small factories that these are probably like although forget the name of it. They're both ice cube factory and Frank's fish stick factory. Basically these look like warehouses. So you have like 5 workers, 5 to 6 workers each, which is not too much. But look at this one. This is an industrial. This is a building. It's like a factory. So you have 25 workers here. This one will have 16. So the bigger buildings have more people working on it. So another one with 25 workers. So There's gonna be jobs for everyone. Hopefully, there's not enough demand for commercial. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see what happens. Let's keep it growing. The milestone will unlock whenever we reach 300 people. So that's nice, I guess. And we will see what happens. Okay, cars are coming in. We have people coming in. And also the budget. We are on a negative budget. That's fine. But the weekly income is kind of getting it's too expensive, right? We don't have the money to bring more people in. I mean, I want to bring. Oh, we do have space for more people to come in. We can place them temporarily here. That should be fine, and here also. That should be fine. I still have enough space for at least one more commercial building if there's demand for it. Currently, I don't think we have. So the only issue I see is with the realistic population mod is that basically you're gonna have to build more residential areas early on your city to grow into the next milestones, because I mean, on previous cities, if I had enough this amount of people of houses, I would have at least double the number of inhabitants, in my opinion. So yeah, this is kind of like a small neighborhood. This here is like the main avenue. So eventually what's going to happen here is the shops, they should be here. They should be here, but they're not. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, hopefully, when will we get money back? Probably not anytime soon. Okay, we need more commercial. Let's build another commercial building right next to this one. So that should be fine. What about residential? We definitely need more residential. I mean, we could place in here, but we don't have water, so they will get no water. But we have this location here, so it's not perfect, but we can have a few more houses here. Okay, let's have a few more houses here. It's not perfect. I would prefer to have like commercial buildings. Let's look at this one. Look, this one is a bigger building. It's a general store, and it has 21 workers because it's a bigger building than all the other ones. Well, slightly bigger than this one that only has 9 workers. But look, this is like a restaurant. Yeah, restaurants can have like 9 workers, you know, with the employees and all that stuff. This one is like a very low. This is like a family shop, I guess. Maybe someone lives here, so you have like 4 workers. It's kind of like a family business. This is also a restaurant, you know, the Sally's business or restaurant, whatever. And yeah, you can say 9 workers. It's kind of like, okay, makes sense. This one in here seems like a small marketplace. So you have like 21 workers. Makes sense. Small shops over there, local shops where you can have more people. Okay, so what can we do? Nothing. I guess nothing. We need money. We cannot take a loan. Can we? We can do something though. Let me look at. Okay, I should have done it before, but maybe this will help to get some budget. We should be able to take a little. We have a lot of water availability and electricity, so let's go grab the budget to half of it. So let's go with 50%. Should be fine. 50% for now. I think it should be fine, and we should be able to get this value down, this weekly value, a little bit down than we are having right now. Okay. Not a good idea, I guess. But why? The sewage, it's okay. Seems like we need to bring it a bit more up. Okay, let's go with 70%. 70% should be fine. Also for electricity should be 70%. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Will we get onto the greens. Yes, we're now finally going into the greens. We need more workers here. I know. We only have 4 workers. We need to bring more people. But we don't have space for bringing more people, do we? I don't want to place them here. Look. I'm gonna place them over here, another house. People can come in. I would place here, but you don't have water, so that's not a good idea. Industries, there's no demand for industries. We already have too many industries, so that should be fine, I guess. I wish we could finish today's episode on the green. Probably we will. We are in that point where we're kind of making money, but not enough money. We need more people coming in, and we don't have. Yeah, you see, this one is another household where you have a senior person with an adult. So that's probably a son with his father. So his father is already a senior. The son is an adult. That's fine. This one is it's kind of like a big house, but you only have one person living in it. It's also realistic, you know. That's the good thing about it. It's more realistic this way. The only issue is that right now it's harder to get more people coming in. I think I've placed this very far away from each one, and therefore it's gonna take years until I get the milestone or even the green money. So that's kind of like a problem. If I erase this, do I get refunds? No, I don't. Neither I should erase it. It's not gonna do me any good. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. We have to wait and see what happens. Now there's a thing. If it gets negative, we can wait until we have the bailout. Oh, damn. This business is not going to last. You don't have enough workers, so you only have 5 workers. You have too much demand, but not enough place to place them. I mean, yeah, that was a bad beginning. Either way, guys, I guess we will stay here on today's episode, on the first one. Didn't start the way I thought it would start. We have a lot of demand, but we just don't have enough money, and we're not even making enough weekly income. I think soon or later we're gonna have negative income again. We're barely making anything. That kind of sucks. This business is going to go down. I'm already seeing it. Man, I wish I could have more houses. Should I place a few more houses here, and people without water, they're gonna hate it, but maybe there's gonna be a boost, and we're not that far away from Little Hamlet. So yeah, before finishing, let me just place all of it with you know what, let me place all of it with residential. Let me just erase these ones because I want to keep these empty for walking paths. So yeah, so they can walk over there eventually. Let's place in here also. Let's take it all over here. Is there anywhere else? No. Let's see. People are gonna come in. People are gonna move in. We're gonna have a boost of people coming in. That's gonna help the money. And definitely we're gonna have like a boost that we can fix the lack of water. I think we're not that far away from reaching 300. We're just so close. A few more people. 300. Yes, finally. Okay, that's good. We now can raise taxes. That's something we're gonna do. We can take loans. We're gonna have to take care of garbage, healthcare, and education. We're gonna have to build those buildings. So a landfill, elementary school, medical clinic, recycling center, and community school. We're gonna build those eventually. But before finishing, let me just do one thing before I forget, which is, I mean, we could build it like that, right? Okay, we can build like this. Not that far away. Okay, let's just go Okay, can we go like this? Yes. And where can I? Yeah, this one. Yeah, this in here. Yeah, we can go like that. Okay. So now all these areas are gonna have water. I'm not going to change anything regarding the road layout. It's gonna be gravel for now. Oh yeah, let me just erase this one and give opportunity for another commercial area to be built here. Smaller one, 9 people only, but that should be fine. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys on my next episode, where we're going to have to look into this and try to figure out what the hell am I going to do. Not only with the layout. I mean, this layout is awful. I know. It's just a starting point where, you know, everything's gonna have to work out. Probably the main connection that right now we have this one, but probably we're gonna have the main connection over here. So the bigger commercial strip is gonna be around here, and eventually in the future, this is going to be. It's not gonna be a pollution or polluted industries. We're gonna have it more on the basis of, you know, offices and stuff like that in the future, probably. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon on my next video. And yeah, cheers.